It is Saturday, May 17th, and I'm going to the Dallas Card Show. But it's not what you think. It is the Dallas Card Show in Chicago for some reason. I guess they're just keeping the branding Dallas Card Show, even though it's in Chicago. Never been to this show. My friend Mike told me about it, and he's going to be there as well. So stay tuned for channel favorite Mike.
Hey!
We'll get some footage of us looking at some cards. It's the road to the National. This is at the Rosemont Convention Center. And so we're about 2 months away from the National, and I'm going to where the National is being held. I really need to get my collection in order before the National, so this is just going to add to the chaos, but it should be a fun time. Hoping to find some good 50 cents, maybe 25-cent boxes. Maybe I'll splurge and get some dollar cards. Who knows? Just have some fun looking at cards, and I'm going to bring you with me. Thanks so much for stopping by. Let's get on the road. Well, I am right outside the Donald E. Stevens Convention Center, and there's this big sign for Midwest Haunters Convention, and I did not pay attention well enough. This isn't at the Donald E. Stevens Rosemont Convention Center, same as the National. This is at the Schaumburg Convention Center, which is just down the road, but stay tuned. I'll get there eventually. I finally made it to the Dallas Card Show in Chicago. Not quite as big as the Chicago Sports Spectacular, but still a decent amount of tables. That was from the front. Here is the backside with the Signers Pavilion. I have never seen this at a card show, but it's a good idea. Fudge table. Thought Andy might like those autos. It's Mike, channel legend. I found Mike.
What? Hey! Hey!
Everybody.
Really like the artwork on this card. Check out that Ron Santo in a bit. Scott would like that Bob Feller. I really love just looking at old vintage cards. Babe Ruth auto. Holy smokes. These are some Griffies I left behind because I ran out of money. Maybe we'll pick them up in the future. Who is that behind the mask? Way in the distance, signing a bat. It's Bo Jackson. All right, I am done with the Dallas Card Show in Chicago. It's a little smaller show than the Chicago Sports Spectacular. Some of the same people I've seen at other shows. Started off a little bit slow with the pickups, but then I feel like by the end of the show, I got some really good deals. So let's see. This is a stack of cards that I got for $4. And check this out. Bryce Jarvis hot dog card. Need that for the hot dog set. I only have a few of those, so that was cool to pick that up. Justin at Three Good Nerds, this Don Mattingly, I couldn't pass that up, is coming your way. It's holographic, so that was a sweet one there. Rod Carew, vintage, maybe vintage adjacent. I believe this is a 82 Kellogg's. Rod Carew got mad hits like Rod Carew, so I had to pick that one up and check out this Ken Griffey Jr. This is a Ball Street one that I don't have. This is not a Bellingham Griffey, but maybe it is. Let me know in the comments if you think this is a Bellingham Griffey. On the back, when investing in Ken Griffey Jr. cards, take a look at his 1989 Bowman. This card makes up 25% of the value of the set. I'm not sure if this is one of his best cards to invest in. Sell this card and buy his Upper Deck or Bellingham card. So it does not say Bellingham, it says Bellingham. Does that count for a Bellingham Griffey or not? Let me know. I'm going to probably say no, but it's close. We're close on that one. And then check out these things for Packapalooza. These are from, what year are these from? Someone probably knows what year these are from, but anyway, these are fun. So all that for $4. Pretty good deal. And we are doing Packapalooza. Stay tuned. Next table up, I got all of these cards for $8. Seiya Suzuki on the Japanese Topps card there. I have a Dylan Cruz on the Prospect Power Up. Trying to complete that set along with the James Wood. Very nice there. And then we have some Rookie of the Year favorites from 2024 Bowman, Austin Wells, Rafaela. I probably butchered that, but there you go. Novelli Marte, Nolan Shanuel, and then a Nolan Gorman on the spotlights. So all of those cards for $8. So this next box I went to was 10 cards for $25. I found 7 and I was like, will you do this for 10? And then he's like, 15, and I'm like, eh, and he's like, 10's fine. So apparently I'm starting to wheel and deal. I'm not very good at that, but check out this Kirby Puckett. I love these pearl refractors. Try to complete that set, and I might have this Chipper Jones, and if I do, I'll of course send it to Andy Fly Dungeon Pick Cards, but just in case, picked up that one. And I'm sure they probably have this cool MLB logo refractor, Brian Hayes, but I just thought that was too good to pass up. And then check out some more 89 chromes. Why did I say Austin Martin? This is not Austin Martin. This is Curtis Mead. Bryce Harper. My brain is fading away. Ronald Acuna Jr. Need all those for the 89 chrome set. And then I have slowed way down on getting Christopher Morel cards, but this one was just too nice to pass up. Check out that Allen Ginter 2024 relic memorabilia from Christopher Morel. And I also have a Cody Bellinger from this set. I guess I'm picking up former Cubs Allen Ginter memorabilia cards. I just thought they did a real nice job on that design. I mean, there's flowers, there's lots of cool stuff going on that one. So there we go. So that was $10. Next up, I finally found some 50 cent, 25 cent boxes, and most of these are out of the 50 cent box, and a couple were out of the 25 cent box. This was $13. I was like, here, $13. He's like, 10. So just gave me another deal. So check this out. Kohei Arihara Magnitude, trying to complete that set. And so I also have this Kyle Lewis. I might have this one already. Who knows? I don't have this Michael Harris II Spotlight. So getting that for 50 cents is not too bad. And then check out this Modern Prospects of Mejia. Trying to complete that set. And then this run, this is what I like to do is I'm collecting. I always get pulled into the Bowman Scouts 100 set. I'm like, why do I keep collecting these? But then if I could just get all of these, that was a Jace Jung, Jordan Walker for like 50 cents. Benny Montgomery, might as well try to complete it. Kobe Mayo, some of these people, Lewis Matos might become a superstar, and it's also just fun to complete a set. And with the numbers so big, it's pretty easy. Ronnie Mauricio, it's not easy. There's a lot of them, but you know what I mean. Angel Martinez, Christian Vallejo, Felix Valerio, George Valera, Carson Williams, and Robert Hassel. So went through those pretty quick, but some of those people I've heard before. And then just found some really interesting cards. Corey Seager, that's like a miscut cup card. And I'm going to send that off to Sticks G. And then Mark McGuire Mojo card. Thought that'd be a great card for Shane over at Shoebox Legends on the 1990 design there. Don't know if I need this Andrew Benintendi, but for 50 cents, rookie card throwback. Decided to pick that up. I love Kyle Schwarber. I do not invest in him very much, but this is just a sweet looking power packed card. He's looking a little plump in that picture with the powder blues, but powder blue plump powdered blue Kyle Schwarber, 50 cents. Check out these 2 sticker cards. Thought those would be fun to add into someone's package. Send in some cards out. Cal Raleigh, check out this card, just the color on that pink parallel from Stadium Club 2024. Pretty sweet there. Joe Mantenga from Law and Order fame. Had to pick that one up. Cubs first pitch. Davis Schneider, another Pearl 89 card there. James Tarantos, got a top loader on this one as well for 50 cents. Cubs prospect, number 100. Christopher Morel, Top Performers from Heritage. Another hot dog card. I've never been able to find these, so fun to find that. And then check out this Gene Hermansky Cubs card. What year is this? I should know this. Is this a 52? 53 maybe. But I don't know. But anyway, that's my vintage card pickup of the day. Going in the Cubs binder. It's a little worn, but for 50 cents, pretty cool vintage card to pick up there. Last stack of cards totaled $26. I had 18 bucks left in my pocket, and I'm like, will you do this for 18? And he's like, yeah. I don't know how I became a wheeler and dealer, but check out this first one. Bowman, Ken Griffey Jr, Sparkle Refractor. Really love this set. Trying to complete it. And I believe I need the Griffey. And if not, it can go in the Griffey PC. And that was a sweet one there. I don't think I've ever seen this one. Another one in his the early 90s Seattle Mariners uni. Check that out. Junior. Pretty sweet there. Not a Bellingham Griffey. Either is that Bowman, but sometimes I got to pick up Griffies that don't have Bellingham on the back, including this one. I love these gold borders. It reminds me of a Super Fractor, but a little bit different. Hopefully, I don't know if my eyes are blurry or the screen is blurry. There we go. So that was a sweet one there. And then this is my favorite pickup of the card show. Check that out. It is a Fleer Award winners. It is a Bellingham Griffey. I believe that's a Bellingham Griffey I don't have. Pretty sweet there. So all together, that was a total of 50 bucks for a nice stack of cards I need for some sets, some cool PC cards, some cards for the card community. What do you guys think? How do you think I did? What do you think about the show? Put that down in the comments. I'm pretty happy with that $50 investment. Thank you so much for coming along on the ride. It was fun spending my Saturday morning at the card show, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to rock and roll.